Okay, guys, welcome back to another segment with Hey Neighbor. We have a guest, girl. What's your name again? Tasha. Tasha. I do it. I'm just joking. This is Tasha, guys, and she's here with us as a viewer of Hey Neighbor. So welcome in. Thank you so much for viewing and keeping in tune with what we're up to. And today we're going to be talking to you about EON Hair, about bundled hair. So first, tell us a little bit about yourself and like why you're into Hey Neighbor.
Well, for starters, I want to go to cosmetology school this fall. As you see, I got my natural hair in and everything. I don't really know too much about hair per se, like as far as bundles and stuff is concerned. I do I have synthetic wigs for things like cosplay and stuff. So I'm learning more about that, and I haven't been able to delve into this. So when I kind of saw this company, it was an opportunity to learn a little bit more, meet some people, get the real life experience with it rather than going and trying to buy some bundles and I don't know nothing about the hair at all, you know. So it's just really good to have people to kind of guide you and teach you a little bit about it. And what better way than to do so with a room full of people and on camera to tell other people about it, prepare everybody else.
Exactly.
By the way, I love your curl.
Yeah, thank you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that's what Hey Neighbor is all about. It's trying to teach you guys the technique and more in-depth information about beauty on all facets. Okay. So EON Hair. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, make sure you do, and I'll make sure Rob links it somewhere. Put it real big, Rob, so they make sure they can follow me, okay? Put like right here. But anyway, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I went to the Grammys this year, and I wore this hair. It was colored, it was long, it was beautiful and fabulous. And we're going to get into a little bit more detail about this hair. And our lovely model here currently has the hair in at the moment.
Yes.
I love how she has it styled. It's a natural, messy bun look.
Yes. I have a kind of non-traditional sew-in, so my natural hair is out around because I work out. So it's able to put it in a ponytail and it blend amazing. So yes.
Yes.
You know, Nicole actually works out a lot, right?
Yeah, that's why her hair looks like this.
Seeing her having a wave, it's shocked me. You know what?
Yes, but I love the hair, and I think we colored our hair the same color.
It was the same color.
Which will link a little selfie.
Yes.
That we took.
FaceTiming each other being twins.
Realizing we wore the hair. But I guess how do you like the hair?
So
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask, because I'm really anxious to know, because you guys, you ladies actually put this hair in worst possible torture, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know. Exactly
I really
how
wanted
it
to,
came out.
that's how I test my men, my hair, anything. I have to torture them. How much torture can you take, So I really wanted a nice honey blonde look. My hair does have blonde in it, and I'm trying to go through a process of just letting it be as natural as possible. So I'm letting it grow out. So it's how can I get that natural, beautiful blonde look but without touching my own hair? And this hair, thankfully, it came with 3 bundles and a closure, and I went to actually go get a sew-in install, which I haven't had in years. So I was super nervous, and it was a closure install on top of that. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know, is it gonna look natural? And the girl, I colored it by myself, because if you guys know anything about going to get an install, you have to pay for the color. Everything is a la carte, okay? You're paying for the color, you're paying for your hair underneath, you're paying for the foundation to be laid. I was like, I am not doing it. So I went to YouTube University, and I was like, all right, let me go ahead and figure out how to color this hair. It came out beautiful. However, I think that I damaged the hair a little bit because I did not take the necessary steps after to stop the coloring process. So that was my issue.
Well, my experience was a little bit differently because she's bold in YouTube University. I ain't that bold. Okay? Coloring is not what I'm about to mess around with. So I actually had my stylist color the hair.
So you got money.
You got money. Well, look, I get weave once a year. So
that was splurged out.
Exactly.
Okay,
and I have no choice but to color my hair because my natural hair is color blonde too. So we not about to be out here looking tragic. So she actually dyed the hair twice, which turned out, she said was amazing. She had zero problem dyeing the hair. And I think because, no offense to you, but because a professional did it, when it came to actually styling my hair, we didn't have the same problems as Nichelle.
Yeah.
And she did do like necessary coloring, like she used coloring, shampoo and conditioner, treating the hair after coloring, and then also letting it air dry, so not putting too much heat on it. So she did take necessary steps to make sure the hair was healthy afterwards. And I didn't even think I used all the bundles either. I think she used maybe like 2.
Yeah, I didn't use all the bundles either.
Yeah, I still had a lot of hair left over.
So
As I always say, less is more.
Yeah.
So I don't ever do this. I've never gotten it done. So 3 bundles and the closure would be a standard for per pack?
So if you like open it up,
Yeah.
you'll see comes with the 3.
Okay.
Or 3 bundles, and then
Different
it came
lengths
with
so
the
you
closure.
can place it like you're supposed to.
You know, actually, if the hair is longer,
Yeah.
like longer, then you have less
Yeah.
volume of the weft. So actually, you may need the whole complete
yeah.
3 packs.
Yeah.
But this hair is amazing, and I think what people need to realize is the difference between good bundles and bad bundles. And I guess, Travis, what is the difference between like good bundles and bad bundles?
Yeah.
How can you tell the difference?
Very difficult. It's very with naked eyes. It's very difficult to tell which is good hair and which is not so good hair, because like some of the hair actually we utilize the silicone and we apply the silicone coating on the hair and it disguise everything or hide everything underneath.
Yeah.
And then so when you are at the beauty store and then purchasing the hair or order the hair online, they can actually disguise the whole lot of stuff. And then you would not be able to see or feel that disguise until like a couple of weeks into wearing it.
Yeah.
Later on while you're wearing it, once the silicone that the coating has been stripped off, then you will start seeing the problems.
Yeah.
And then after spending hundreds of dollars,
Yeah.
so a few things that I do personally is kind of weird, but the first thing I do is like I smell the hair. I always put the hair onto my nose and breathe into it.
Okay,
And
girl.
then-
So when you order your hair, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to
I know.
do.
Everyone look at you funny, but I know it's just me.
Hey,
What does it smell like if it has like some type of coating or something on top?
First of all, if there is any washing, sanitizing, or processing or
smell that.
anything, I want to know if all those chemicals or shampoo or whatever solutions that they use, has it been really washed out completely and then there's no residues whatsoever?
Okay.
Then that will tell me that the hair has been properly sanitized.
Yes.
And then if it's been properly sanitized, then I want to get a hint of any chemical residue, not the chemical residue, I'm sorry, the silicone coating or the any essence, oil type of products that will sort of like hide the unevenness of the hair and just make the hair feel silky and soft, just for the pleasure, not necessarily the quality of the hair.
Yeah.
So I wanna get a feel for it by smelling it.
Yeah.
And then usually good like real human hair, the real human hair with no hair coating and properly sanitized, you will smell somewhat of like what you would smell on your hair from your hair when after it's shampooed. Smell it and see it if that's good.
It smells
expression.
clean.
It smells clean, right?
Certainly, yeah.
There's no
Smells like
other.
hair.
Let me smell your hair, Nicole.
You see why I said it's my hair? Not today.
Okay.
Catch me tomorrow. Catch me tomorrow.
So actually, that's that as a consumer, I think that's the best you can do. But other than that, there are tons of stories that I can tell you about good hair and bad hair. But there is a ratio. Like for example, if this is the bundle, like there, in this, if this is like let's say 12-inch, then some of the hair inside maybe 6-inch. In the bundle, there are some short hairs and there is a long hairs, a mixture of all there, right? But the so what are the percentage of the short hair, like 6-inch hair and 8-inch hair, 10-inch hair and 12-inch hair that compose all this, the whole thing, and then it's natural that just like our own hair, like some of our own hair is growing, start growing like 4 months ago. Some of them has been growing for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So there's a difference, of timing for each strand of our hair, right?
Yeah.
Just like that, for natural image, the volume of the hair at the root, close to the root, should be thicker, and compared to the tip of the hair, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that will create a natural flow, but how much? Now
Yeah.
that's a very important.
Yeah.
Not like none of our hair is like evenly thick at the root and then thick at the bottom, right?
Right.
That would be really blunt cut if
Yeah.
But
Right.
unless it's just natural length, then you will have some degree of graduation, right?
Yeah.
And so you would actually grab the hair tightly to the neck, and then just feel how much of the hair that you actually feel, and just going down slowly, squeezing, and then you're going to realize you can feel this decreasing, right?
Yes, you can.
I guess, because you're an industry insider, right? And I think our viewers would love to know. I actually went to a trade show with you guys before, and I saw like the prices that's there at the trade show versus what it's sold for, right? And because I like to ball on a budget, I don't necessarily know what is a good or average price point to pay for good quality hair. Like I have some friends who pay $500, for their bundles, and then I have other friends who pay $200, and they're like, "This is the best hair I've ever had." Right. So, what is a good price point that you should be shopping around for good quality hair?
Actually, to me, one bundle such as this, the good quality, should be somewhere around anywhere between 200 to 300. Would be
for one bundle.
One set of
for
right?
one
set,
okay.
right?
Okay, including a closure or just 3 bundles?
Just 3 bundles.
Okay.
I would say. And but $500, I think that's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for it.
Yeah.
And it's out there and people
It's out
pay.
there. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, but if you got money to spend, go for it. I want to know. I want to know if you experienced that as a better.
Yeah.
Like the price that I'm quoting you.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. Besides learning about hair, what other information would you like to see from Hey Nabor in the future?
Well, I know that some beauty supply stores, they carry makeup, and I'm really big on makeup. I absolutely love going to the beauty supply store to get makeup because you find so many different obscure brands and things that you would not find with regular makeups. Makeup and hair coloring. I love the fact that you got yours done by a stylist and you did yours at home because I never get my hair done by a stylist. I'm always doing it at home. So since I'm looking to be a stylist, it was really good to hear, because obviously I've experimented a lot on my hair. So I know what works because I've done it, and I also know what doesn't work because I've done it. And I think that with those experiences right there, that'll help a lot of people out. Because a lot of us are going to do it at home, even if, we
Listen,
stylish or not, whatever.
I ball on a budget, and I am the DIY queen.
Yes, me
you
too.
learn a lot of stuff when you're poor. Listen, I braided my hair myself, okay?
And it looks good.
Thank you. So thank you so much, Travis. Thank you again for stopping by. Thank you, Necole, for showing us the wonderful bundles on display. And thank you guys, and make sure you stay tuned for our next segment.